Texas has now told the federal government to end DACA or we will sue. And 9 other states have joined in this. Remember, we had a couple of weeks ago, we had President Trump end DAPA, Deferred Action for Parents. And this is now DACA. This is the Dreamers, okay, Deferred Action for Children. DAPA was very easy to end because it had never taken effect. It had been put on legal hold. It was being appealed through the courts. They had stopped that executive order from Obama to essentially shut down our immigration laws. So the Trump administration stopped that court case, and it just went away, and nobody was involved in that. However, there are a lot of people that have applied for and continue with DACA, and the Trump administration has been reluctant to make an end to that. And I got to say, as I look at these pictures, this guy says, can we dream together and so forth and so on. You have to realize that the real issues that are affecting people, and even as the Democrats are talking about moving away from this fake Russian narrative that they've been trying to hamstring the Trump administration with, they say, we got to move away from this. We got to get to the issues that people are concerned about. How do they afford a home? How do they afford college tuition? How do they afford health care? Well, how do we afford a home? Let's take that first one there. The American dream, what is that contingent on? Well, a big part of the cost of your home and a big part of your apartment and the size of the apartment that you can afford, even though you don't pay the taxes directly, are property taxes. And that's especially true in a state like Texas where there's no income tax, or a state like Florida where there's no income tax. But every state, it is a huge part of the cost of your home. And if we have to provide a free education for anyone who comes here from any country and provide it in the language of their choice, what does that do to our property taxes? It makes them skyrocket. So are we going to have the American dream? Or are we going to have people who are foreign citizens who come here because their government, like Mexico, does everything they can to help them evade our laws and to remain in our country and to trespass criminally and to get a free education because Mexico doesn't want to pay for the education of their citizens. They send them to us so that we can pay for them, and then we can't afford as much of a home. They want to put us into 200-square-foot coffin apartments in the cities. That's part of Agenda 21. That's the rationale for this. And believe me, that is absolutely going to happen if we have to pay for everybody's education. So this is a big deal. It's a 10-state coalition led by Texas Attorney General, sent a letter to the Trump administration asking them to end the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, and they threatened to sue if the federal government does not end this program. Donald Trump should end this program.